Welcome everyone to the Method of Victory UFC Fight Night. Derek Lewis, Taliesin, Teixeira. If it's your first time joining us, first off, thank you. Show is very, very simple. We go through the fights. We take turns picking a fight. We have to pick the winner, and we have to pick the method of victory. It can't just be inside the distance. It has to be KO, submission, or decision. Generally, the way this works is our top three are generally our most confident. We'll let you know like which ones we really like. If you want to bet them all, you're betting them all very, very small. We're going to have some long shots in here. There'll be a couple with juice, but generally, these are mostly for fun. These are not like actual bets that we have, just a fun concept. So, all right, we always start with the coin flip, the ceremonial coin flip. This is to decide who gets to pick That's My Fight. Each of us get to pick one fight that's off limits to the other one. So, Jim, you get to call it in air. Are you ready?
I am ready. Tails.
Tails is the call. It is tails.
I'm
It
on a roll
is
with
tails.
these.
All right. Which fight do you want?
I will take. Give me the Lauren Murphy fight. Lauren Murphy and Dora Moore.
Okay. I'm guessing
highly
it's not
skilled.
Murphy by sub, but
Listen,
We'll
pal. You just wait till we get to that, okay?
okay. All right. All right. You're 1-for-1. Now you get to call it to see who gets the first pick.
Tails never fails. Tails.
Tails again. It is tails. It is tails. All right. So for That's My Fight, I'm going to take. I'm going to take the Garcia Cater.
Good choice.
Yeah. All right.
choice.
So Jim is not allowed to pick the Garcia Cater fight. I'm not allowed to pick the Murphy Mora. Jim has the number one overall pick. Which fight is your top one?
And with the number one pick, Jim takes Fatima Klein as my number one pick.
Okay.
Love her by finish. Listen, on the show, we got to pick one or the other. And if you go down her record, you're going to see a ton of submissions. I know she just recently got a KO, but I think there's such a disparity in the grappling that at some point, Melissa Martinez is going to make an error. Let's go Klein by sub at plus 275.
And all these lines are at DraftKings that we're pulling these from. We do DraftKings every week. Okay. Number two, so this has to be my most confident. I am going to take the guy that we were just talking about. I thought Chris Curtis looked great, dropping down to 170. Smiling, laughing, looks shredded. I think he's really dialed in for this one. And he just throws a lot of volume, and Max Griffin does not. I also think Curtis is not, he's got some knockouts, but Max Griffin's pretty tough. He got submitted by Chiesa, but I think this goes the distance, and only minus 130 on Curtis by decision. This was like minus 110 even a couple days ago, but I think people were worried about the weight cut. And then he comes out and looks absolutely fantastic. It's like, oh, there's Curtis by decision. All right, so those are our top two. What's your next one?
From here, it's this card's wild because from here on down, I'm not super confident in all of them. Like they're all just kind of dart throws. I don't want to use the word dart throw, but I'm not like jazzed about any of these. I'm gonna go right to the main event.
Okay.
Let's go right to the main event. I think Taliesin Teixeira is very, very happy in this main event. And we've seen this run of these guys getting to step up a little bit too early. One thing I noticed at face-offs, Teixeira smiling and loving life like Derek is going to be an easy
very
fight.
Cocky.
Very, very cocky. Derek Lewis does not get paid by the hour. And I said it on our breakdown video. If Taliesin Teixeira screws around and gets his back up against the fence, don't be surprised to see Derek Lewis uncork one of his KO record right hands in this spot. I think Taliesin Teixeira mentally is at a disadvantage. I'm going Derek Lewis, dude. I'm going Derek Lewis at plus 300 by knockout. I don't like the mental state of Teixeira, and I liked him all week. I don't like it.
All right.
He looks way too happy to be fighting Derek Lewis.
All right. I agree that we're gonna have to take some. We're gonna have to take some shots here because there's not like a few overwhelming favorites. Let's see. I am gonna go to. I'll go to my favorite underdog on the card, and that's Steven Thompson. He's not finishing anybody, but he can win this by decision. And at plus 600, why would you take Thompson on the money line when you can just take him by decision? You're getting like $2 value on that one. Everybody loves Thompson. Like, has Thompson ever been in a nasty face-off?
No.
Like, they're just laughing,
Never.
hugging, joking. Thompson looks great. Yeah, if Bonfim doesn't get him on the ground, I think this is a karate-style clinic that Thompson puts on, and I just don't think Bonfim's striking is good enough to really set up the big shoot and the takedown. It's going to have to be something athletic. Bonfim can do it. Thompson was doing great against Buckley until Buckley rushed in and caught him, but that's Buckley's game. I don't think this is Bonfim's game, so Thompson by decision. Just the math doesn't math on this one, the money line and the, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
In fact, I didn't even look. What is his odds by finish? 40-1 submission and 10-1 by KO. So
I mean, they're giving him no shot in this fight, and I just don't see it.
I don't see it either. So, all right, Thompson by decision. What's your next one?
Let's go to Jake Matthews and Chidi Njokuani. Chidi looked like hell on the scales. My big question was cardio this, cardio that. That kind of answered it. I know Chidi's going to rehydrate fine, but if Jake Matthews can push any kind of a pace here, I could see Chidi losing round 3 and losing a close decision in this fight. I'm going to go Jake Matthews, and I'm going to take him by decision at plus 300.
I thought I was going to stun you with Matthews by decision.
There you
I'm
go.
lockstep. I agree with you. I was running this fight through in my head, and I was just going back to how low volume Chidi can be at times. I think that's a great pick. All right, let's get some violence in here. I am going to use my that's my fight. I'm going to go Garcia and Cater. I don't think this goes the distance. Far from it. Garcia can get clipped, but Garcia can absolutely hammer guys and drop them with one shot. And I'm just going to keep riding that. I don't trust Calvin Cater after that knee injury. I know he's lost to some grapplers, and Garcia's far from it. Listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Garcia's on a tear by KO. I know he didn't look that great at I don't care. I don't care. Garcia's going to be throwing hard. If Cater clips him, fine. But I think eventually Garcia's got the one-shot power. So Garcia by KO plus 165.
Beautiful. I'll use my fight right after you. So let's use Murphy and Mora.
Okay?
So, look, I can't ignore this number. I'm on Mora, but Lauren Murphy, by decision. I'm just fucking with you.
I was like, wait a minute.
No. We're not picking the 42-year-old
You had me.
retiring
I
fighter.
deleted Mora's.
I had you.
You
That's what I wanted
did.
to get to. I wanted to type the name and then delete it after. We're going to go Eduardo Mora. Lauren Murphy is very hard to finish, but she looks like a 42-year-old who's been through a lot. I think the emotions are going to get to her. I think there's going to be some issues in this fight that we're not going to see the Lauren Murphy from 2.5 years ago, which at that point wasn't that great. So Eduardo Mora, bad striking, probably not a ground and pound. I'm thinking submission at plus 450. Okay. At some point, Murphy, the fight is just not going to be there like it is when you're still fighting for a title. And I think she's going to give her neck. And when people want out, they stick their neck where places shouldn't be. So let's go Mora by submission. All
right. Time for a long shot here. I got to go to this Vitor Petrino Austin Lane fight. This weight thing from Petrino is absolutely stunning. And then I see him at face-offs, and Austin Lane is still just a much, much bigger guy. He has no cardio outside of the first round. If it makes it out of the first round, Lane is absolutely going to get finished. But that reach and Petrino in his first fight with this brand new body of his, I can't pass up Lane by KO at plus 900. Petrino has made some really dumb mistakes. Called it against Anthony Smith. He's untrustworthy, and now he's moving up to this division. It looks like someone just stuck an air pump up his ass and just like I just.
He looks like the AI generated pictures where they do nice body modifications to women superstars.
It's crazy. It's really
blown up.
wild. So, if Lane by KO was 5-1, I'd probably be off of. But Petrino by KO is minus 280. I'm not taking that. So sprinkle on Lane by KO. That's his only path to victory. All right, what do you got?
Kennedy versus Walter Walker.
Yep.
I was all ready to pick Walker. Did you see what Walter did at weigh-ins?
Mm-hmm.
Walked up with 2 heels. Get it? 2 heel hooks. That
No,
was
I
trick.
know.
That
I
was good.
absolutely get it.
That was good. Hey, listen. What happens when you roll for a heel hook and you don't get it?
You
Get your face punched into
you
the
get your
ground.
face mashed in.
Ask Ryan Hall, okay? I think Kennedy's going to be wise to this. If there's one thing that they've been drilling, it's defense of a heel hook. The old, I only have to worry about one thing.
Yes.
I'm not even sure if it's going to get to the ground after seeing this now. So I'm going to go Kennedy. I'm going Kennedy by sub.
Wow.
I think he turns the tide. Kennedy's got those long arms.
He does.
Walker's going to get tired. And again, when you get tired, you give your back and you give your neck. You don't stand there and say, punch me in the face and knock me out. I'm tired. You stick your neck where it doesn't belong. So let's go Kennedy by sub at plus 800.
All right. I like it. One of us has to pick a winner and a method in the Junior Tafa Tokos fight. I just don't trust this cardio of Junior Tafa in the slightest. I also... Jim, does he hit that hard?
He hits hard enough. I think he hits hard enough.
Okay, hard enough. But I just watched him be dead to the world in round 2 of his last fight. And if he does get tired, I can see him turtling up. I think Tokos has the cardio advantage. So all I need is Tokos to survive the first round, and I think this might be KO by pure exhaustion. I don't think Tokos does anything amazing to get what a great setup. I think Tafa may just fall over from pure exhaustion. So I'll go Tokos by KO late in round 2 when Tafa just cannot lift his arms up anymore, and Tokos pushes him up against the fence, and the ref jumps in and stops it because Tafa's dying. All right. It's a horrible fight. we have to pick
That's
it.
our shot fight. That's going to be – we're going to be excited for that fight. We'll have fun with that one.
Yeah. All right. Couple fights left.
Nate the Train.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Morgan Charrier. We forgot about this one. This fight we will be excited for. We will be excited for. So, to me, Nate looks old. Now, when they faced off, I was surprised to see that Nate was bigger than Morgan, and I thought he rehydrated much better than he did on the scales. We spoke this afternoon. Said Nate didn't look so great. But then after watching these guys face off, he's got a size advantage against Morgan. And I just can't get over the fact that Morgan is the king of not doing enough. And I have a feeling that Nate could get hurt and will get hurt. And Morgan is going to have to throw volume that he's not used to throwing. Now, what happens after that is over and Nate is still there, if he's still there? I just think there's value in Nate in round 2 and round 3 because you know he's going to go forward. You know he's going to be bleeding. You know he's going to be going for it. This is, I believe he said, an hour away from his hometown. He's going to have people there. He's going to be pumped. He's going to have the crowd going. I'm going Nate Landwehr. I'm going Nate Landwehr by decision. He might be a little bit too beat up to go for that finish in round 2, round 3. So let's go plus 400, Nate by decision.
All right. I get stuck with the Davis and Ramirez. I was surprised by the size of Ramirez.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, he did look pretty big.
Before you pick, Davis did something that you hate.
What did he do? Did he do it face-offs?
Face-offs, yeah.
Oh, I missed it. What did he do?
How's he
I went through face-offs really, really quick. I'm going to watch it, and then I'll put it in the comment section. Put in the comment section if what Davis did that's
What
going
did
to annoy
Davis
me.
do that annoys the
Yeah,
makes Andy lose his mind?
All right, because I blew through them real quick because we were recording this early, so I didn't pay super good attention to it. Ramirez is terrible. Davis, after hearing about the Lyme disease and all that stuff, and now I think we probably have our answer why we don't see him as often. This fight is kind of gross to try and pick a method of victory. After seeing the size, I don't know if I want to go all in on Davis by finish. So I'm just going to take him to get a good decision win, plus 215. Certainly my weakest.
Lockstep with you there. Lockstep.
Yeah, weakest pick on the card by far. So, while we're doing that, hit the like button and leave us a comment. Tell us your favorite method of victory. This would be great if you guys know me well. I'm gonna go back and watch it and see if you guys can figure out what Davis did that drives me nuts. All right, Klein by sub is our number 1. Curtis by decision comes in at number 2. Lewis by KO plus 300 comes in at number 3. Thompson by decision. Matthews by decision. Garcia by KO. Mora by sub. Now we get to some big numbers. Lane by KO. Kennedy by sub. Tokos by KO. Landwehr by decision. And Davis by decision. All right, that is your method of victory. Join us on Takedown Live. That's on this very channel. We'll go live right before the fight start. We'll have live betting. Got some really good live topics to talk about that are not UFC related. So join us for that. Hopefully we can cash some live bets. Live betting's been fantastic for the bankrolls this year. Jim and I will be live on this channel. So hope to see you then.
Should we get tacos for Tuco Toco's taco truck?
Oh, here, breaking news. Hold on. Hold on.
I love when he does it. Tuco Toco's taco truck.
Here's what I'm taste testing tomorrow on the show. And so you
better not
be
pickles.
No, it's not pickles. The pickles didn't go well, but the cocktails last week did. I'm going with all spicy snacks from the store by my place. So I've got hot pork rinds, crunchy curls, the Chester spicy fries.
Oh, those are so good. Oh, those are one of my favorites.
And Flamin' Funyuns. So I'm gonna. So Jim,
make sure
if
you get some Pepsid. That's well first, all right.
My mouth is just gonna be all red and on fire. So join me for the taste test. If you want to join in, go grab some of these. So Jim, if you want to grab some too, that'll be the taste test on Takedown Live tomorrow. So, all right, the pickles was a disaster. The cocktails from last show was a home run, absolute home run. So hopefully those go good. So, all right, guys, thanks very much for joining us. Good luck on your plays. We'll see you tomorrow on Takedown Live. Take care.
See you tomorrow, guys.